What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Lunchbox. This is your host, Mr.Toast, and we're here on the MoneyCraft server for a little update and to let you know that I am going to be doing a lot of stuff in creative, and this started out as a survival thing, but I'm just going to run you through a little updates on the server, like some builds and stuff that me and a couple people collectively builded. Here, let me go ahead and say I'm recording, because everybody wants to teleport to me for some reason. I don't know why. As soon as I get on the server, everybody wants to teleport to me. But anyways, so this is the initial what we started out with, and if you come over here, I built this thing, and it's not the prettiest, but it's whatever. I just threw together a nice town hall for all these villagers that I planted in my village to go ahead and just chill out in at nighttime or anything. And I haven't really worked on the interior yet. I haven't worked on the interior of a lot of things. Like if you go into a lot of these houses right here, you'll see that the interior is just dirt. So that should probably have an episode dedicated to it, or I'll do it off camera or whatever. But yeah, really the big thing for interior is going to be on this building. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly. I was thinking maybe here, let's go ahead and throw this on there. Let's go right there. Okay, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it. In here, I had a person on the server, Got Milk, come and help me, and you know, he decided to do like the bottom layer floor or whatever. He's gonna go ahead and make a nice little restaurant, and this is what this is. And we got a nice little iron golem being the chef, and this is where you take your orders and stuff. Obviously, you can't really place an order, but you know what we're going for. Now let's go over here. I'm working on an apartment building, and I don't exactly know if I'm going to stay with the quartz or not, but we're working on the design in the front. I had a little bit of help from my friend Noah, or Uraldum on the server, or his Minecraft name. With the windows, I initially wanted to do this entire thing window, but you know, he gave me a little pointers and gave me all this. He gave me a little pointers on this too. And I did this. I brought this idea into it. So, you know, because apartments, you walk up and you go up the stairs if you're on the second floor of your apartments, and there's some doors. So I'm going to have to work on the doors and everything too, because I haven't had to exactly set that up. I kind of started working on this today, so this is less than 1 day's of work. So, I mean, still give me credit for that, even though it's not done. But I think what I'm going to work on this episode, I don't really think I'm going to work on much this episode. I think I'm just going to take you through Spawn, see what they've done so far, because they've been having a lot of changes in Spawn, and they haven't been wanting me to bring you through Spawn for a while because they haven't been finished. But this is the initial Spawn. There's our rules, and you come over here, and what they changed is now when you're in Spawn, you have a speed boost, so you can get out of Spawn really fast, because that was a problem for a couple people. And there's also teleports somewhere. There's I don't exactly know where the teleports are, but they're gonna make a subway or whatever to get out of Spawn fast. Oh, here are the teleports. Okay, so they're setting up teleports so you can easily get out of Spawn. So if you're in Spawn, you just spawn. Just go ahead and come down here, and you can go ahead. They haven't put the teleporter to teleport to the wilderness yet, but I'm sure that's like the number one thing I suggested, so I'm sure that's going to be incorporated sometime. So let's jump out here and see what's changed out here. The initial big building that was here a while ago is changed. Now it's like a castle. I really love medieval feeling things. And on that note, I just bought Chivalry, so make sure to watch some Chivalry videos that should be coming out very soon, because Chivalry looked like an amazing game, and I'm really into the medieval feel of things, you know. But here, let's see at the market. They really changed everything. It was a big thing. SOD and Matt really worked on it. So props to SOD and Matt for working really hard on the Spawn, trying to make it better for everybody. The market is a very laggy place just because of all the item frames. If you have a really good PC, you might have a better experience in the market. Or if you have like all your RAM dedicated to Minecraft while you're playing. But if you're recording, definitely, you might experience a little bit of lag. But it's no big deal. And then I think this thing was made by Quinn, and I don't know what Quinn is in it at the moment. He really wants to be staff, but I think there should be a little bit longer trial period. I don't think you should just be able to come on the server and be really into it for the first week and then be offered a staff position, because SOD has been here for years and Matt has been here for years and I've been here for like several months. Like, at least I've known them for several months. So I mean, obviously I'm not just gonna, like, you know, get on the server, be an admin for a couple days and leave. So that's why I believe they came to me and offered. But here, let's see anything new. There's a lot that needs to be done. It's definitely not done yet. You can see the it just ends right here. Now, what my idea is they just have that castle and then a few plots and maybe a market, and then bam, you're in the wild. Because I don't like humongous, enormous, ginormous spawns. I like the idea of having a place where you can really go all balls deep on building and show off all your building skills. Let me take a breath. But anyway, I really like the idea of a place that you can go balls deep on your building skills and show everybody that you're the bomb. But maybe not spawn is not exactly the best, or if it is spawn, you could just protect it. No, never mind. You can't really. That would just, because my problem is if you have a spawn that's like 200 or 300 blocks, then it takes forever to get out of it before you can build a house. So maybe you could make a spawn and then maybe have a teleport in the spawn to bring you to the here, let's look up here. So let's get some quartz. Maybe you can have a teleport to bring you to where you do your builds. That would be a good alternative, as well as just having simultaneous towns around. And that's kind of what we're going for right now with the what we're doing right now. We're making a town for anybody who wants to come join it. Now I still have to go through and with Townie and claim this land, because right now, honestly, somebody can come in and just annihilate all of this. Now obviously I can get Matt or SOD to make it come back if somebody does come and grief everything, but the power is in the player right now, because I don't have this place set up in Townie, so it's not protected at all. So that really is scary on my part. We're gonna need some spruce. So I should really go do that maybe at the end of this video, but I'm really lazy. I don't want to do that. I think I'm gonna go play some another game that I've been playing a lot is either Combat Arms? No, not Combat Arms. Counter-Strike. Playing a lot of Counter-Strike. Just bought Gary's mod Chivalry. And I downloaded Quake today too. Quake online is pretty fun, but I don't know if it's something I would bring to YouTube, because it's a really old game, but I mean, it's really fun if you just want a nice little game. Really small file size, so if you have a crappy computer, Quake Online is the best thing you can go do with your spare time if you really want to play a game. And other than that, I mean, it's pretty HD. Like, if you bought Left 4 Dead 2 on PC, Quake has pretty much the same graphics. So, a lot of people hate on the graphics. The movements and everything, that's the only thing I can hate on, because the movements are pretty limited. You can only do certain things. But if you're just trying to go around killing people, it is your best bet as far as first-person shooters for your PC that reduce lag. Let's just go around here. No, that's not where we want to place that. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm just going to try to imitate this. I want to do a little bit of variation, so we'll see how it goes along. Right now, it looks really bland on my part, and I don't know exactly how I feel about, we don't need a villager egg. I don't know exactly how I feel about a, we'll just do that in a minute. Okay, I don't know I need to stop repeating myself like that. We did this wrong. I don't know exactly how I feel about the quartz as all the walls. I saw a couple people do builds like this, so I went ahead and give it a try, but I might do a little bit more texture some places. I don't know what I'm going to do right now at the moment. I'm just going to continue on with building the windows, maybe imitating. I really have been focusing on a lot of texture in my builds, trying to make it as texturized as possible, because this bad boy right here Took a while to set up the frame and the roof. The roof is really new. I've never really tried a roof like this. It was kind of abstract, kind of just in the moment. I didn't think I would keep it, but I did. And it looked really bland without all these bushes and things, and it could be debated that it looks weird with all that, but you know, I'm just gonna stick with it because it took a while and a lot of people were like, it's pretty good, and it took a long time, so I just left it. Large fern. What is this? It doesn't matter. We don't need birch wood right now for this build. Whatever. And we're gonna do a little bit of the vines. Bam, 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 bam. And doesn't look the same. I don't know what it is. It's missing something. Oh, there it is. It's missing the spruce on the top. Bam, bam, bam. Now it looks the same. I really didn't want to go too elaborate with the design for the apartment because, you know, apartment buildings aren't, you know, in real life you don't expect an apartment building to be elaborate. You expect it to be, you know, kind of like, I mean, you expect it to look nice, but it's not exactly like it's built out of really the best products and all that good stuff because, you know, they want to save money on apartment buildings because that's how you make some profit. So I'm sure they cut corners. So I wasn't exactly gonna try and do a whole elaborate type deal. I wasn't trying to do the whole elaborate thing with the apartment building. I'll do that for other builds that are really. This is the first build that I sort of designated a meaning, so I'm actually gonna try to build with it. I don't know if I like that right now. I think I do though. I think I do. I'm just gonna go with it. What did I do? Because I built this a while ago. I went right here, put a block. It's with spruce wood, so we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna go bam. And we're gonna come up here. Bam bam. Come up here. Bam 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 bam. No, silly, that's not where you placed it. Now let's go over here and start over here as well. And see, oh, no. See, look, I'm recording and my throat is actually starting to itch to where I want to cough. And it always happens on camera. I don't know what it is. Like, I've been talking all day, and nothing has, ooh, cutie buns. I'm just gonna say, hello, cutie buns. Hello. Oops, forgot to do my cat face. Trademark cat face, saying hello to everybody. I trademarked it just now. But yeah, I was talking to SOD and... One moment. I gotta clear my throat. But I was talking to SOD and Matt, the owner and the head admin. Yes. Yes, I am recording. But anyway, what was I saying? SOD and Matt, I was talking to them and they were talking about doing sort of a server walkthrough. Now I've done this once before with them, and this is sort of kind of one of those things that you just want to do on your new channel just to have it there if anybody ever wanted to go watch it. And I understand because, you know, it's kind of formal. The whole deal with the server walkthroughs and having the owner on the call and the head admin. Now head admin, used to be moderator at the time we did it last, but it's just like we do a walkthrough and I have a commentary and I ask the owner questions about what's to come, what are you building at the moment, what are you trying to add, and I basically sort of went through a lot of the big chunks of it. So, I mean, it's kind of just going to be a little repetition unless, you know, you haven't watched this video, in which case you wouldn't know what I'm talking about right now. And then it would be completely new to you and you'd be freaking blown away. You'd be like, oh my god, this server has so much to offer. The best survival server I've ever seen on YouTube, blah, all that good stuff. But it's more of a formal based. This is so informal, this video. This is sort of like just me like, hey guys, come play on the server. It's the best. That's basically all I'm saying right now. And I also have World of Warcraft. I don't know if that's a big thing about, I don't know if that's a big thing to anybody that watches my videos. Because, you know, I haven't really played it too much. My friend Noah, or Geraldum on the server, his Minecraft name, he really likes it. He told me to go get it, so I did. Because, you know, it looks alright, I guess. Considering I started playing RuneScape at the beginning of this channel, it's not like I'm just going to completely down World of Warcraft, because they do have a little bit of nerd in me. I try not to. Considering that I have a gaming channel at the moment, I can't really argue too much with the nerd call. And if anything, people are trying to bring nerd into style these days. You know, with the hipsters and whatnot. Is that what it is? I don't think so. I think there's a little bit more space in the middle. Oh darn it! I hate weather. I wish that I need to get like a mouse so I could do some commands on it. So whenever it starts raining, I could just instantly press a button and it would instantly stop raining. That'd be perfect. Or when it turns nighttime, I can instantly press a button and then it was turn daytime. Okay, let's see what we need. We're gonna do the windows, and then we're gonna do the windowsill things right here. And I forgot to put my timer up, so I don't know how long we're running. It feels about 12 minutes right now. Hopefully I'm experienced enough to feel out the time that I'm at. That'd be really cool. And commentary skills, feeling out what time it is. Oh, I forgot. Oh, darn. Here, let's look at this. Yeah, what we did, we keep doing this. Now we do this, and we come in here with these. And bam, bam. And we go one more up. That's what, sorry this isn't a Let's Build. I've been doing a lot of Let's Builds in this series, but you know, it's not really focusing on Let's Build, so I can kind of go any way I want. And if anything, you guys could learn from designing, and if you don't like the designing, then you can just watch the videos. So I'm bringing out all kinds of content just in this video, and you guys didn't even realize it. Can't even realize. Here, let's throw these on here. We were originally going to do, or I was, but it was suggested to me, this whole fence on the side right here. And I went with it because I thought it looked alright. Yeah, but it was originally going to be nether brick fence, but then I was like, no, it's an apartment building, and apartment buildings, you know, they're semi-middle class unless you have like a really nice apartment building, which is like a waste of money. You might as well buy a house. But I mean, they're like middle class, lower class places, and a lot of apartment buildings, because I'm sure there's exceptions. I'm sure there's a lot of really nice apartment buildings as well. But a lot of apartment buildings really cut corners on their spending, and they wouldn't buy something as what's the word? I'm just gonna go with like rare as something as rare as like nether brick, and I guess you could relate that to like steel or something. You wouldn't picture steel in an apartment building, would you? Like a steel frame? No. I believe there would. But then again, I haven't lived in an apartment building in a while, so I wouldn't know anything about that. Mighty Matt has earned the achievement, bench making. See, he gets on the server and he criticizes my building, and he hasn't even made a bench. Like, what have you done? Like, your house over here, I gave you all the supplies for. What have you been doing, Matt? Huh? Can't really criticize on people unless you've been doing something better than them, I guess. And then even then, you really shouldn't be criticizing anybody in the first place. You should just nicely be like, oh, it's not the best build you've done, or something stupid like that. Alright, so we're gonna have fences. And skadoo shaboo boo shadaboo boo shadoo. And then we come over here. What? I don't remember this. Oh, the world save caused a little lag. We're gonna have to come out. We're gonna have to fix that in a minute. I don't feel like doing it at the moment. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Okay. There's obviously a lot of minor details that need to be done, but I'm just kind of getting the initial designs of the front down, because then we still have to come in and do the stairs for all of these and do design. Probably not going to be as, elaborate as the front, because the front is where you initially look right when you look at a building, but do a little mild designing. It's all in the detail. You could have a crappy house. I mean, you have to be somewhat good with your frame and everything, but yeah, you could have a crappy house and put a whole bunch of detail on it, and bam, you got a nice looking place. So I mean, it really is all in the detail. And Noah, or Uralden, like I keep saying that, you guys should know it by now in the video. Let's do /day. I did /sun, silly me. But Noah is thinking about making a YouTube channel, and what I was feeling like doing to the server is kind of giving it like the MineCraft feel, because on MineCraft, like, all the people on that server are YouTubers, and they all do updates on what they're building on the server. So I was hoping he would do something it would turn it into something like that, because that would be really cool, and it would be able to let us know what we're building and stuff like that, while also giving publicity to the server, which is basically what the videos are all about on the server. And it's also to kind of let you guys know what I'm doing, so I can have content and stuff like that. But it's mainly to kind of promote the server, because it is a nice server and the staff is really nice, and everything. We've been having a lot of those people that get on, they ask for mod in the first 20 seconds of them being on the server. We got those people on here, so it'd be really nice to have some genuine players come on every once in a while. So if you play Minecraft, hop on the server, maybe dedicate some time to it. I would really appreciate it. You can play with me on the server, so I mean, that would be cool too. And then maybe if we talk on the server enough, we could start playing other games like Gary's Mod or something. That would be very cool, playing with subs. Here, and then we got the fence on the side. And then bam bam. We don't want that there, because there's going to be fence. Come on, come on. Can't have all that going on. Silly goose. Silly filly. Silly affiliated. And then we're going to put a window. Skadoosh, skadoosh, skadoosh. And we're going to go over here. I think we just need to do trapdoors. No, we don't. Yeah, it's pretty simple design on the front. It looks a little bit more elaborate up there just because it has the vines and everything and the ferns, but I will add that later. As for this episode, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So if you like this episode, make sure to let me know. Somehow, any form of letting me know would be appreciated. And make sure you come on the server if you want to play with me or anything like that. Other than that, guys, Toasty out.